Alright y'all, welcome back to another video. I literally just biked here. It's like a Wednesday. I don't have school for some reason. We have like half virtual, half online school, something like that. So I don't know, it's weird. On Wednesdays we don't have school, so I don't know. I biked here. I did my schoolwork early. It wasn't that far, it was only like 2 miles, but still, if you bike to an ice fishing spot, that's a pretty big grind in my opinion. So yeah, obviously I wasn't able to bring much. My coat's thrown on the ground. I'm literally drenched in sweat right now after biking here. Gloves, and then the only thing fishing related I managed to grab is I grabbed one ice fishing rod. I didn't even grab a bucket or anything. The Vexlar, and then I have some wax worms. And I don't have any tackle. Like I only have one jig head. If that snaps off, I'm done. I don't have any gear. I brought the camera bag, the tripod, clothes, fishing stuff, and that's it. Like I don't even have a spud bar, an ice auger, or anything, because like imagine dragging that on a bike. It's impossible. So yeah, as you can see, I gathered a few rocks. I'm gonna set you guys up on the tripod. This should be pretty funny, but I'm gonna be attempting to ice fish without an ice auger. So yeah, I'm gonna have to drill a hole in like I think it's like 5 or 6 inches thick, and it's clear ice too. It's not slush because it's been cold out. So it's gonna be interesting watching me do that. I'm gonna set you guys up on the tripod, and I'm gonna start chipping away at the ice because that's probably gonna take like 20 minutes to drill one hole. But this is the honey hole. This is where I catch fish every time. As you can see, there's one shack over there, but other than that, there's no one else out here. It's just a small neighborhood pond. So yeah, I better start chipping away because it's gonna take all day. All right, I don't necessarily know how exactly this will be. I'm gonna try to make a very clear area. And there's no previous holes, there's no BS. This is just plain ice. I've got 2 rocks here. One's more flat and one's kind of sharper. Thankfully, this isn't a full foot of ice, but I'm pretty sure it's more than 5 or 6 inches, so it'll still be funny to watch. So yeah, I'm gonna start chipping away. Hopefully I'll do a little time lapse. Let's not make this more than 20 minutes. See you once I have finally hit the water. Alright guys, here's a little update, the only update actually. Here is the hole. It is easily over 5 inches, maybe 6 inches down. I thought that rock, the skinny and sharper rock, would do more damage, but I ended up using this one, the flatter rock, because one of the sides was really pointy. So yeah, I'm not tired, I'm not out of breath from literally destroying. Like the hole's actually pretty circular, I'm surprised, but the part that takes forever isn't the part of actually going down, it's chipping away the sides so the hole's not this thin, because I can't even fit the transducer through that. I have to at least fit the transducer through that so I can see where the fish are. So I have to make it decently thick. I think we're getting pretty close. There's no way it's more than 2 inches thick. So I'll pick up the camera once I have water in the hole. Guys, I have a confession to make. I am not a quitter. I usually will do something until it's finished. And I'm very ashamed to say this, but I'm quitting. I have no joke, been sitting here slamming a stupid rock against a piece of ice, thinking it's about 5 inches. You know how thick it is? Here, let's see. I can fit my hand up more than my wrist. And I'm assuming that my hand is about, yeah, that's well over a foot. There's no way. That's gotta be almost 12 inches, if not 12 inches right there. Look at that. Look, my fingers are extended all the way. And it goes up more than my wrist, see? More than my wrist. I've been sitting here with this stupid frickin' rock trying to make a hole. I literally keep thinking, oh, just 1 more inch and I'll be there. No. It literally goes on forever. Fortunately, the dude that was over there literally just left. I was literally gonna drill a hole until I was done, but that's just so tempting when there's holes right there. And technically, it's still a no auger challenge since I don't have an auger. But I bet there's no way that there's more than 2 inches, but I kept telling myself that for the past like hour and a half. My wrists are destroyed. They're starting to turn red. But I guess we're gonna set up shop. Like, I am not a quitter, I'm sorry. I'm really letting myself down here. I know it's almost done, but I literally can't sit there anymore. My wrists are literally hurting. Like, I think I have arthritis now. That's probably really bad for my wrist to be pounding on it for an hour and a half. I am very upset. But hey, when there's an open hole and there's fish to be caught in here, this guy caught a few. I don't know what he was catching. Maybe some perch, I don't know. But we're gonna set up here, see if we can at least catch some fish. And yeah, technically we still don't have an auger, so no auger challenge. I managed to bring the Vexlar. I don't know how, it was really hard, but it's 10 feet. There's one fish on the bottom. See if I can at least catch a fish. We got our nice little tungsten jig right there. There's a fish on the bottom, so let's see if we can catch him. He's on. Got him. Oh, he came off. Oh my God. I'm gonna try to set you guys up at a little bit of a better angle. Never mind, there's a fish on. Got him. What is it? Oh. That's a nice bluegill right there. That's a nice little bluegill right there. First fish of the day. Send him back down. There's more fish. First fish of the day, 2 hours in. Who would have thought? I'm gonna try to set you guys up on a better angle, but right now there's a bunch of fish in the hole. There's already fish coming up to it, but I'm gonna try to set you guys up over here a little more. They're all right on the bottom. They're biting very subtle. Usually at this pond, they're more aggressive. Oh, that's a bigger mark. That's a big mark. That's definitely a bigger fish. That's a bigger fish right there. He's got it. Fudge nuggets. There's like 20 fish in the hole right now, I'm not even joking. Oh, that's definitely a little perch. I could feel him. See? That's what I mean when there's a little perch. Got him. No! That was a little bluegill. Damn, these bluegill are really finessed today. That literally took like 20 minutes to finally get a fish on. I got so many bites, but leading up to that point, but I don't know. They're all just very finesse. And I think this jig's a little too big, but I got nothing else. Like I said, I biked here, so I didn't bring any terminal or anything. Just what I had on. Got him. Tiny. Literally, what do you know? I think the bite turned on a little though, because I got 2 bites within 5 minutes, so it's a lot better ratio than what I had before. Even if he's a little guy. But this is definitely the afternoon night bite, or whatever you want to call it, but the time of day when the bite picks up. Got him. That one feels a little better. Why did that feel so weird? That felt weird. Hey, this one's feisty. Dink. I don't know why that felt bigger. I think something got wrapped up in I think he might have got wrapped up in the transducer and my rod, because my rod was like bent sideways. I don't know if you saw that or not, but the bite definitely turned on. That was within like 30 seconds of me dropping down. Got him. No. That one felt better. That might have been like a crappie, maybe a bass. I mean, if that was a bass, I'm kind of mad because I need to catch a bass. I haven't caught one yet this year, but it was the most aggressive fish by far I've seen in the graph. Yeah, my drag was screaming, so definitely was a good fish. I don't know how he came off. Maybe I didn't set the hook hard enough. And if it was a bass, then I definitely didn't set the hook hard enough. One's coming up to it, but my hands are freezing, so I can't hold the rod. Come on, there's like 10 staring at it. I feel like every time I dead stick it, I get a bite. What is it, like 10 degrees out and I'm in a sweatshirt? I don't even have a t-shirt under this. My hand warmers aren't very warm anymore either. One's on it. Let's go. Come on. Oh, come on, it's a dink. It's not like every fish in here that I catch is tiny and gets wrapped around the transducer every time I catch a decent one. This jig definitely is way too big for these little bluegill. Like when I had a smaller jig, every other time I came here, I've used a lot smaller of a jig. The reason the jig is so big right now is because this is the one I used at my cottage lake, where the fish are actually decent size and not puny like all these are. So only the really aggressive ones are getting the hook. For most of the fish in here, just rips the hook right out of their mouth. I don't know, I'm thankful. At least we're catching some fish, even if they're small. The ones I do catch are the ones that zoom way up for it on the graph. You guys don't even know, I literally just got destroyed. I moved over here for a second and my rod just went like this. And I reeled him up to the top It felt big, dude. I don't know what it was. I didn't get to see it or anything, but it came off right at the hole, like right when I was about to be able to see it, you know? I don't know how it would have came off though. No! I was jigging up and I had him. Holy crap, it's a lot colder now than when I first came here. It might just feel like it, but geez, I am freezing. When I first got here, I was drenched in sweat because obviously I had to bike here with all my gear on, and it was also like 30 degrees. Now it's about 5. So yeah, I don't really want to do this intro right now, but I'm making myself. Thank you guys for watching. I know this was probably a shorter bluegill video. I don't know. I thought this was gonna be an epic video, like like drilling a hole without an ice auger with a rock, kind of primitive. And I also thought it was the ice was 5 inches thick, but turns out it's over a foot. That was a mistake. Probably should have just walked here with the auger, then I'd actually be able to fish the entire thing. I don't think this guy knew where he was going, because he literally made 2 holes and they're both in terrible spots. I mean, literally look how close it is to the shore. Like, I don't even know how I caught fish, honestly, but the place I had over there, we literally caught fish every single time there. Yeah, I was a lot more confident there. I think I was really close to hitting but I don't know. Still, I didn't have an auger, but I caught fish. That's the whole concept. We were lucky that this guy was actually able to drill a hole. I wish he would have had more holes, just spread out a little bit. But hey, I'm not complaining. At least I caught some fish. The first one was obviously the biggest, but yeah, I'm just rambling at this point. My hands are about to fall off. I can't even feel this camera. I'm probably gonna get hypothermia when I bike back to my house when it's 5 degrees out. So yeah, if I don't upload this video, that's why. But if I upload the video, it means I made it back safely with slight hypothermia instead of severe. But anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see y'all tomorrow.